Hey everybody, Dave here from Peace Camera. In this week's video, we're going to talk about how you can get a full frame camera for under $200. Now, yes, I may have made that title a bit of clickbait, but it's actually true. Yes, we are talking about 35mm film cameras here, but if you buy a digital camera today that is a full frame camera, you are getting a sensor size that is the same as a piece of 35mm film. So yes, these are all full frame cameras, and you can get them for a lot less money. Now, shooting film has become retro again, but because the prices have dropped on film cameras and lenses, so you can get into film for relatively cheap, and the optical quality of the lenses is still just as good. So I have three cameras in front of me. I have a Pentax K1000, a Canon AE1 program, and a Nikon N90. Now, why would you want to shoot film over digital? Now, with digital, you take a shot of your exposures off, you could delete that image, change your exposure till you get it right, and then take the image and you get instant gratification. Now with film, you don't have that ability. You need to really think about it. You need to slow down to make sure you got the correct exposure. Is your composition correct? Is there anything I need to move? As you only have 24 or 36 exposures depending on what type of film you buy. So that's why I think it's great to play with film, because it really force you to slow down and think about the picture before you take it. You also don't get the instant gratification. You got to send it out to a lab, wait for it to be developed, and then you'll know if you got your exposure and your composition correct. So I got three cameras in front of me. I'm going to start off talking about the Pentax K1000. When the students come in at the beginning of each semester looking to buy a film camera for a school, we always suggest the Pentax K1000 or the Canon AE1 program, as they're both great cameras. Now the K1000 is a fully manual camera, means there's no automatic anything on this camera. So you're going to set your ASA by depending on what film you buy, and ASA is the film term compared to what ISO is for digital today. So you'll set your ASA, then you're going to have to control your aperture by the ring on the front, your shutter speed by the dial on top, and then you're going to look through the viewfinder and you're going to see a little meter with a needle in it, and as you adjust your aperture or shutter speed, you're going to see the needle move to the center, and once it's in the center, that's going to be giving you a correct exposure. And then you need to just worry about your composition and make sure that's correct, and then you can take the picture, and then you'll wind it on to the next frame and do a shoot again. So again, great camera to learn on, 100% manual, and I love this camera. Next, we have the Canon AE1 program. This is also the same price of this camera for $125, and it comes with the 50mm lens as well. Canon AE1 is basically the same principles, but it does have a little more automatic features. It does require a battery for the meter to work and to fire the shutter. And then you also have some program modes on here, so you can let the camera do some of the work for you. Again, a great starter camera. I love this camera as well. Finally, we have the Nikon N90. Now this is a lot more of an advanced camera compared to the other two. You can shoot in all manual, but this will also allow you to shoot with autofocus lenses. So if you have one of the modern Nikons with all the autofocus lenses, you can put them on here and get autofocus. So if you have bad eyes like myself, having autofocus is a great thing, especially if you're really trying to make sure you got perfectly tack sharp focus on the image that you want. And this camera is only $75 just for the body only, so quite a good deal. Now we're also very lucky that we have two labs in town to get film developed. Here in Raleigh, we have JW Imaging, which is just a couple miles up the road from us, and they will process color film for you, or if you have black and white or color, you can also go to the Photoshop and Cary. I'll put links to both their places down in the description below, and they are more like a 1-hour photo lab. You can drop your film off, get it developed, get your prints, and they are a full service shop, and we really highly recommend them. Now if you shoot black and white film and would like to learn how to develop it yourself, we have all the supplies and chemicals here at the store. You don't need an expensive darkroom like back in the day. You can get a changing bag, a Patterson tank, and you can basically develop your film in your bathroom, and then scan the images into your computer once you have your negatives developed. So if you have any questions about any of these cameras or developing film, come on down and see us. We're located at 5039 Falls of Neuse Road in the Quail Corner Shopping Center, corner of Falls of Neuse and Millbrook, or give us a call here at the store, 919-836-2222. So if you like this video, please do hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I put out new videos every single Friday. And also let me know in the comments down below what your favorite film camera is. And that's going to do it for this week's video, and I'll see you all next week.